Hey, somebody, somebody called me today and told me that Candy said that I forced my kids to eat poop, and that I used to leave my kids in a shitty pamper. I probably did in the beginning, but as I got, as a new parent, but as I got better, you know what I'm saying? This girl's trying to fucking destroy me. Who didn't make mistakes as a new parent? A new parent, bruh. And you see parents leave a baby with a shitty pamper on all the time. Even Brandon and Beverly does. And it's because they so busy trying to clean the house. Trying to get this done, that done. Well, Beverly per se. Said I sold out. Sold my soul to the devil. The person that called me was so angry. I said Raven used to smear feces all over the wall and eat her own feces, but guess what? Foster mama said I did too. I said the history behind that is right after she had that febrile seizure and almost died, she was never no more the same after. I took her to a doctor and all kind of shit to find out what was wrong with her. Then Candy said I purposely had her riding. That don't even make sense. I purposely had her riding around in a car that had exhaust fumes and got her sick. I said a car that your friend gave my husband. I said which was the birth of why I became a stripper. So that I can get us a better car. That's why I said I'll never do no shit like that. That's not me. But I became a stripper so that my daughter wouldn't be sick no more. I don't know why this girl feel like my story is hers to tell. Her business to tell. And she talking about something that's part of her targeting experience. Her personal targeting experience. Her gang stalking experience. What the hell happened with my children ain't got a fucking thing to do with her targeting experience. That's gossip. I swear if I could just reach out and touch her, I would. Everybody like, can you just not watch what she's doing online? Can you just not go look and see? I couldn't even watch the videos. That's how angry I was. And she talking about she's wondering if the kids are alright or how they doing. Why now? You said fuck you and your lifeless ass kids. I said, when we gonna have that conversation? Or does everybody think I'm lying when I say that? This girl got 17 thumbs up on the video trashing me about my kids. Which means everybody like thumbs up don't matter, fuck all that. That's 17 people that agree with her viewpoint. I want to knock the shit out of her so bad. I want her to stay away from my kids. I don't even want her around my children. Those my children. Now she wanted to worry about how they doing and care about them. She's still saying her kids, those kids. She playing on it. Man, don't fuck. Stay away from my children. Keep my children's name out your mouth. She know I can't reach out and touch her because I'm sick. She heard me say I'm sick. She heard me say I got vertigo. I can't travel far. She's not worth the money to spend on a bus, plane, or ticket because that's money I can't get back. She's not worth jail time. She's trying to get me to incriminate myself on the internet. She's strategically doing this shit. And even when Dwayne used to leave me in the house by myself to do everything, is that when she talking about left a pissy and shitty diaper on Raven? Because I kind of don't even really remember that. Or when you're so busy trying to clean the house and you're trying to clean the stove and trying to clean this and trying to clean that. Then he playing mind games, so he coming home at a certain time that he don't show up, so you trying to call hospitals and shit trying to make sure he's okay. Trying to call the jails and make sure he ain't there. All kind of crazy shit I had to go through. Like I said, that was in the very, very beginning. Had to be, because that's when Candy was in the picture. But anybody can make up and say somebody used to leave shitty Pampers on a kid. I can make up and say that about China's kids. I can make that, well, just for an example. I can make up and say that about your kids. I can make up and say that about, I don't know who we know mutually. Somebody else's kids. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that to you. But I'm just saying, that's universal. You can just that's an easy lie to make up. But yeah, if there been like a morning where I wake up, slept too long because of being on medication, what is this dog doing? Yeah, I wake up and slept too long being on medication, and she might have shitted in her pamper throughout the night. Yeah. Pepper what? Now I got to go in here and plead my case about I didn't leave Raven in a shitty pamper. It's easy to make somebody look bad and say he was a bad parent. So all I gotta say is, Brandy was a bad parent. Especially when Brandy don't have her kids. When they don't even know the history behind that. That the whole thing was a setup. When Toya told me the whole thing of how the murder history, the whole murder plot was gonna go down. Her and Wyatt. And I didn't even put two and two together. That they knew the whole murder plot was because they was the ones that put it together. But I'm the one gang stalking Candy. I know you get mad when I say this, but it's true. That shit made me not want to be here no more, bruh. Of course, nobody wants to go by the C word. Nobody wants to go out like that. Hell no. I mean, this shit made me not want to be here no more. Or just go out and hide in some shit. Because at this point, shit is social media bullying. Like I said, she don't never say her kids, those kids, her nieces and nephews, my nieces and nephews, niece and nephews, none of that shit. She never acknowledged them for her birthdays, none of that shit. Like I said, I did the majority of raising them kids with Raven by myself. Dwayne was always taking off, gone, see some chick or whatever in my car, doing crazy shit. Like taking the phones out the house, back when you had the plug-in phones and shit, or the cordless phones and shit, and putting them in the trunk of the car and locking me in the house from the inside. You remember that? Locking me in, Raven, because she was there too. She just didn't know that shit was going down. Locking us in the house from the inside and shit. Taking off with my car that I was paying a note on. Until he get good and ready to come back. Abandoning me and Raven. Sometimes 2 days, 3 days, and it started getting worse. A month. And it just started coming back, copying off of Mr. Terry. And Mr. Terry used to do that shit to end. This is the worst narcissist I've ever seen in my life. I think she got Dwayne beat. I think she got Ann beat. with foster mom. I think she got her beat. I mean, Joe used to beat me up while I was sick. But this shit she doing while I'm sick, mm-mm. And then I'm trying to talk to people and they just pushing me away. But they just want to believe that I'm this bad person. When I tell people the truth about that Kandi is this bad person, no, because they had already heard first that I was this bad person. And it's making me sick to my stomach. You know and I know that I did what was best for my children. Could Kandi have done a better job? Did Kandi ever help with the kids? Did Kandi ever buy any diaper, wipes, milk, clothes, shoes, a sock? She ain't never even bought a sock. To show she loved the kids. Not even for me, but for the kids. No. She ain't even want them to touch her. At that part, you probably wasn't present around. But even on Monroe, she didn't even want Raven to touch her. On Monroe Street, you remember Monroe Street? When Dwayne used to always come, take off, leave me and Raven in the house, and leave out of town to come pick you up, and then pop up at the house with you. That house. Well, no, he did it at the other house too. But no. Kandi always, get away from me. Don't touch me. Raven used to slobber. You know the slobber kisses that babies do? She used to lose her shit. Then want to fucking get on the internet like I'm the one that treated my baby so... Girl, oh my God. Like I'm the one that hate my babies and treat them so bad. I wish I was never born in this family. I wish I was never related to Kandi. And the people can say what they want. She don't fucking attack other people on the internet that be getting at her ass like she do me. I don't give a fuck. Even when they make videos about her, even when they clap back at her ass, she don't do them like she do me. She don't get at them like she do me. And like I said, when we gonna have that conversation? The conversation get dead when it come to Brandy. Want to talk about facts. It's always, can you ignore it? Can you just let it go? Why you letting it get to you? Why you let what she said get to you? It is ruining my reputation. Even though I might not have a job, I might be disabled, but I still care about my reputation. I done lost friends on social media behind this bullshit. And she knows what she's doing. I'm not trying to hear that, oh, she's sick. The bitch is a demon. And no, I can't make people listen to me. But I need somebody to talk to, man. That is all.